I didn't chase the qualifying spot. It found me after a race I almost didn't do. Welcome to the next video. This video is going to be about me qualifying for the Marbella 70.3 World Championships in Spain, which are happening very, very soon. So how did this all happen? You can probably tell I've got a towel hanging up here and a Speedo. That's from a workout this morning. I'm still training, so I swam today and I hang it up here to dry. Now, how did I qualify for this spot? Let me just show you something. When you qualify for the race, they give you a qualifying coin. Where's the camera? There. And they're basically saying, hey, you've qualified for the Worlds. Congratulations. This race, I qualified at Calgary 70.3, and it almost didn't happen. So what happened was the race was in 2024. Like, we're in 2025 now, so it happened a year ago. Now, I raced Challenge Roth that year, and I had a good race. But the time from Challenge Roth to Calgary 7.3 is like 3 weeks or something like that. And I was tired, the jet lag, everything was real, and I gave a good effort. And I didn't have Calgary 7.3 on the radar, but I was thinking about it. When I first heard about Marbella being the host city for the Worlds, I was excited. I remember sharing it on my Facebook page. Hey, look, the World Championships are going to be held in this spot. And I had a comment from someone saying, oh, it's so expensive. Why would, we can't even go there. It's too expensive. And I looked at it and I went on to check the flights just to see how much it would cost. And I looked at it, I go, I could probably make it work. I like trying to make these things work in my mind in advance. And so when I look at that, I don't go, I can't do it. Let me see how I can do it. And so that's kind of, where No Limits comes from, is I don't give up right away. I go, well, let me see if I can make that work. So let's go back in time. So in 2024, I just finished Challenge Roth, which is, if you didn't know, that is an Ironman distance race. And it was a challenging year for me to get to that point. But I was very, very happy with me crossing the finish line in exactly 10 hours and 15 minutes. Like, I was so happy to get that result. And it took me a long time to really think about if I wanted to do Calgary 70.3. Really, it did. I think I signed up like a week before the race started, which was the end of July. And I just assumed, because I'm fit from Challenge Roth, I can just carry that fitness into the race. So what I did on Calgary 7.3 is I was just trying to have fun. I had a good swim on the bike. I pushed a little harder, but I really wanted to enjoy being on the course, looking around. It was a new bike course, and I fully enjoyed the course. When I got into the run, I thought I would get that same feeling that I had in Challenge Roth. When I was running Challenge Roth, I felt great. And here I thought, okay, I'm going to get off the bike. I'm going to feel great. My wife was there cheering me on, and I'm like, I don't feel great. This is a struggle. This is hard. The whole run did not feel good at all. So I felt like I was pushing and pushing and pushing. At the end of the day, I ended up coming in 6th in my age group, which is the 50 to 54 age group. Now, this is the interesting thing. So when you're trying to qualify for a World Championship, that was 2024. The race, Marbella, is in 2025. And based on your age for December 31st of that year, I would be in the 55 age group. So for that race, I finished 6th in the 50 to 54 age group. However, if you move me up to the 55 age group, I'm in 3rd. And I'm thinking, there's probably a good chance that I could grab a spot if I wanted a spot. And I've been in this position a few times where I'm sitting there. So you have to go, in order to get a spot, you have to go to the awards. After the awards, they do the roll down. And what happens is they'll go through the list of people who come in first get the first choice, and then they roll down. It's since changed a little bit, but this is what happened in 2024. They go to my age group, and then they call the first person you wanted. Honestly, I can't remember if they took it or not. I can't remember. But they got to me, and they said, Todd Malcolm, do you want this spot? And is very interesting for me. I go, yes, I want it. I get up and I grab that spot. For me, I'm never one of those people that jump up and say Yahoo, over the moon excited. I just get up, say thank you very much. Thank you. It's great. And they give you this coin. For me, what's special about Marbella is it takes place in Andalusia in Spain. One of my favorite books is The Alchemist. And I like that book a lot. And I listen to it over and over in the audiobook in my car. And so it takes place in that same area of Spain. I'm like, ooh, I want to go to that race. So that was a big draw for me. So I got myself a qualifying spot to the world, which is upside down. Now, if you are trying to get yourself to the World Championship, what you have to do is go to an Ironman 70.3 and race as fast as you can. Race as fast as you can. And stick around for the awards, stick around for the roll down. And I'm gonna tell you this: you have to wait a very long time, and it's challenging because you just did a race, you're exhausted, you don't want to spend more time at the race, but you have to put the time in if you want to go to the Worlds. I'm telling you, you have to do that. And I've talked to a lot of people who finish quite high up, and for whatever reason, they have to leave. So sometimes when their name gets called, they're not even around. So because of that, there's a good chance that other people that finish below them will actually get a spot. So one of the best ways to help you get one of these coins is to have a great race and then show up for the awards and the roll down ceremony to see if you got a spot. For me, I put that time in year after year because I like going to the World Championships. It's really quite fun. For me today, I'm drinking out of a brand new mug. This one is from the Ironman World Championships, and this is from Kona. This is the Big Kahuna. And this mug, I just got this mug yesterday. And my athlete Carlene raced this. It was a women's only race in Kona. She raced it and brought me back a mug, which is so great. As you know, I collect these mugs. I've got a lot of these mugs in the cupboard downstairs. So that's my qualifying journey. It was a race that I didn't think I'd be doing, but I signed up at the last minute. I went into the race, tried to have as much fun as possible, push as hard as I could. And even when I couldn't, like during the run, I just kept going. I just kept going. Because what I know is sooner than later, that finish line comes and there's no more effort, and then you're done. So it just takes a little bit of effort to keep going. And then we'll stick around at the end to the roll down to see if you can grab a spot, because it will pay. Sometimes it pays off and sometimes it doesn't, but it's worth the risk if you really want to go to the World Championships. So that's my qualifying journey for the Marbella 70.3 World Championships in 2025. I'm leaving for that trip very, very soon. Hey, stick around for the next video. See you later. Bye-bye.